Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between, and welcome to a new campaign in the D&D game, D&D. This is a new one created and hosted by myself. The live video will be posted onto Twitch whenever we play. There isn't a set schedule at the moment, but the link for that will be in the description if you want to go and check it out. So the premise of this campaign is a murder mystery. Is obviously going to have the players trying to figure out who has done it, although they're not particularly good at it. In theory, it should take about 6 hours. That's how long it took the first time I did this. They're already up to 3, and they haven't figured anything out yet. Now, this campaign does take notes from Psychonauts and a little bit of inspiration from Inception. So if you enjoyed those, you might enjoy this. I will note, however, this does have some heavy notes in it, as characters need motivations for killing someone. And it's not a clean killing, it is a very violent killing, and it is described quite early, but not in much detail. I will also note that before any really heavy stuff comes up, there will be fair warning, so if that's not up your alley, keep your ear out. You'll know well before it happens, so you can skip. I'll give you a note in the edited video when it starts, telling you when you can skip to when it ends. I'll also put like a text document there that tells you what you would have missed, or the relevant information that they figured out, so you can play along at home. This is, in theory, a relatively easily solved mystery as soon as you have all of the relevant information. So, if you're the kind of person that enjoys watching bumblefucks fuck around, I hope you enjoy. Alright, so I will now introduce the campaign. A murderer at the wealthy household of the Barostas has occurred. The murder victim being Taurus Barosta, who is the governor of the town Schwarzwarden. He has been killed in his own bed. And now, welcome to this town. I hope you didn't put too much effort into your character, because you are actually a level 0 human plebeian with no magic, no weapons, basic items, and a nice suit. But worry not. You are actually representatives of an organization of highly trained magicians who have the ability to use some simple magic that allows you to unlock your true potential when you enter another person's subconscious. At this time, your real form is shown. You have to use your abilities to figure out what has happened over the last few days to lead up to the death, and figure out who has done it. So you will be questioning people in the real world as your human selves, and if you want to, you don't have to, you can enter a person's brain, at which point you will be your D&D character, and go from there. Inside of the brains will be memories, creatures, people to talk to, so that you have multiple chances to talk to the same person. Inside of the brain, they won't necessarily lie, but they won't necessarily tell the truth, because it is still themselves.
So I'm not Kettle Bubble?
You're Kettle Bubble when you are inside someone else's brain, because that is how you, as your subconscious, see yourself, and your
fucking meta ass that.
And your form, canonically, has been tailored based on your training and your preferred training while you are in the organization. Hence, why everyone is a little bit different, because you're all focused on something slightly different. Now, it is about
Does this group have enough brain cells to handle this?
I don't think so. This is going to be interesting.
We kind of dumb.
Yeah.
right.
The whole werewolf thing is going to go by. No, this ain't going to go down well.
Yeah.
Guys, don't worry. I got this. I'm ready for Cal's bullshit.
Right.
Meta the bastard.
If everyone would like to click on the now live stream in the Discord, you will see the setting for the campaign.
Told me about this at work.
It is now, you have arrived at about 12 o'clock-ish, 12:30. You've arrived at the Barosa's
built this whole
residence,
thing, by the way.
Outside of which is a group of guards, and one of obviously higher standing. As you approach, he puts the hand up and hollers you over and says, "Greetings. I assume you are the people here to deal with the situation." And that's your cue to go.
Oh.
Greeting.
Do you need the rundown, or would you like to just get into it?
Do we know that we're like not looking like ourselves?
Oh yeah,
Do
no,
we know-
yeah, you know everything. Like so you
Yeah.
are the human, but your subconscious sees itself as the bird, the dwarf, the gnome. So, as you approach, he pulls out his little notebook and he says, "I'll give you the rundown then, assuming that's why you're here.
Fire away, sir.
One male dead, lots of extra holes. We counted about 28.
Jesus.
Wife,
28 stubborn?
wife, 4 sons, four children, about 8 staff members. Flips it closed. That's all we got for you.
Extra holes?
Right.
Yeah, looks like someone went to absolute town on this man.
Now, is that 28 stab wounds, or are we talking bullet holes? What are we talking, sir?
What's a bullet? All I know is someone didn't even want to give him a chance.
Poor thing.
Right. So I guess the question is, do you already have potential suspects?
As I said, I've got the amount of people there. I am here to guard the town, not ask questions.
Fair enough.
That's what we hire you lot for.
Yes, well, that makes sense.
Okay.
So sorry, 28 bullets. He had 4 kids. Anything else that I missed?
8 staff members.
8 staff members.
8 staff members. Thank you.
Right, I'll leave you lot to it then.
Much appreciated. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I assume you would like to approach the front of the house.
Yes, please, sir.
So, the way the world is going to work is, as much as there is a D&D map in Roll20, the Minecraft world is the canon, as I'm able to put a lot more detail into it. So if there is something in the D&D world, then in the Minecraft world, then that is pretty much because it is there.
Yeah, look, he put a lot of effort into this, guys. Don't ever expect me to do this level of effort.
Josh does
Josh doesn't
shitty
like
hand-drawn map. I do 1-to-1 scale.
Use his real name.
Huh?
Use his name.
That's fine. It's just it was the Discord names. I didn't want everyone to have the actual Discord name.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but like, can I just say, could you imagine if I had to make, or like, if I tried to make a Minecraft map for every single part of the last campaign?
No, you know what's funnier, Josh?
What?
It was struck by lightning. He had to rebuild it.
Yeah, this
I'm
place
aware.
burned
He
down.
told me.
Oh,
Oh my god,
That's
no.
Minecraft lightning burnt it down.
Oh, no.
Even God didn't want this campaign to happen.
It was fucking painful. Okay, so as you enter the house through the front door, you can see a lady on the stairs crying, as well as a very young child next to her.
Can I interrupt and just say that on the Minecraft thing right now, that looks like there's a lightning symbol.
Oh yeah, down there.
It does, eh?
Like a what?
The lightning looks like a
Yeah,
lightning
lucky.
symbol.
No,
Potter.
Mom! Don't sacrifice yourself!
You're a wizard, Harry.
Now, you enter and there is a lady crying on the stairs, as well as a young child who is obviously crying, but not completely, not quite as deeply as the lady.
What do we have on our bodies? Like, do we have any weapons or anything that we're
So you have basic stuff. So I'll just grab let's grab Kettle Bubble because they're top of the list. So for example, if you have a torch, then you have a torch. If you have like a tool, you can use that. If you have basically anything that you can sort of fit in your pockets. You're not hacking around a big backpack. You haven't got weapons on you beyond like a
Just got
small
basic
knife.
stuff.
Yeah, beyond like a small knife.
Can I shank Mitch's character?
What?
Why?
I'm not saying I'm going
Why?
to do it. I just want to know that if I wanted to, could I?
I mean, physically, yes, you could. Oh, that's the thing.
Both in
Your
the real world and
attribute
the dream world?
points, like your
What's your
investigation,
map, Morgan?
your attribute points, like your investigation and all that sort of stuff, that is real. That happens in the real world as well, because that's your actual training. Right, so as you enter the foyer, the lady stands and starts to dab off her eyes with a handkerchief, and says, "Welcome, welcome to my home."
Thank
My
you for
condolences.
having us.
Where's the corpse?
Upstairs. It's a pleasure to meet you. I didn't quite.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to investigate a corpse.
Okay, it's upstairs and to the left.
Cool. Can I head upstairs?
You can absolutely head upstairs. Would anyone like to go
Bye,
with
guys.
you?
I want to join as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Hemlock.
I'm not even gonna look at this woman anymore. I'm literally just gonna go straight past her, like just
Body, let's go.
dead ahead, just like bye. And bodies to check
Oh
out.
God.
Okay.
I slink off
Are you all
behind them.
following her? Am I just gonna be staying here?
Yeah,
I might-
I'm
Hey,
following
Roger.
Hemlock.
I'll be a road prick as well, and I'll come up and I'll be like, "All right, lads, let's put some money on. Who do you reckon it was? I reckon it was the wife.
Listen,
Mate, we always know it's always the butler.
It's
you know
always
what?
the
I'm gonna-
butler.
I'm
They
gonna
don't
bet
got a
it's one of
butler.
the
It's a
kids.
maid. That kid
Oh,
wasn't even crying back
he's
there.
putting a
5
kid into
gold.
the kiddie pool. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you head upstairs and to the left, she stays. Obviously, there's a nice view out the back. There's carpet everywhere. You come to a double door, and you can see a man lying in the bed with a dog next to him. There is blood all over the place.
Does the dog creepily look at us like that one just did to you?
No, it's sort of just sitting there, a hand in its hand with its on its front paws, or head on its front paws. And there is a
Can
man.
I- sorry.
There's a man in the left having a drink, who sort of humps as you come in.
Bit bloody weird, but
Who? What? Humps.
Humph.
Humph.
And who are you lot exactly? Kind of busting in here.
We, sir, are the investigators.
What are you? What do you want?
I'm just gonna point at the corpse. That.
yeah, no, obviously we're gonna find out who did this bloody mess.
Oh, is that right?
What fucking
Yeah, well,
accent
what are
is
you
that?
doing? That's my male accent.
You
but
better
also-
keep
I love
up
it.
for the entirety of this session.
I mean,
Oh, Lord.
it's a dwarf. You got to.
That's a bit racist for sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm
fuck all
gonna
places.
walk up to the man. I'm gonna ask him a question, sir.
Uh-huh.
Has the body by any chance been moved, or was it found in this position?
He sort of just looks around you. No, it moves.
Can I go and investigate the body, please?
You absolutely can. What would you like to be investigating?
Sorry,
I would.
did he say no? It moved.
He said, no, it hasn't moved.
I would like to investigate the 28 holes in said body. I want to see if I can determine what made those holes.
Radio. So give me an investigation check.
You do. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
No, it doesn't really matter. So with that, you obviously see there are 28 stab wounds, as the chief was right. He does know how to count. All of them are pretty wild. Like, they're just hacked all over the place. They're in the gut, chest, couple in the neck. Quite a few of them have caused bruising, where the knife has gone quite deep and hit the hilt.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, blood is everywhere. It's covered not only his side of the bed, but you can see sprays of it has gone towards his wife and some of the headboard as well.
Crikey.
Can I make an investigation check, particularly at the spray going towards his wife's side on the bed? I just want to see if, like, from the spray, we can tell if she was there when the blood sprayed or not.
If you'd spend about 2 seconds looking at the wife, you would see she would still have blood in her hair and
Yeah, I don't
across
really
her
care about
face.
details of the person.
Yeah, no, she was there. You can tell there's like an outline of where her head was.
Cool, that's all I wanted to know.
Ooh.
Can I go
Now-
talk to the wife?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna take Lillian with me.
Easy. Anyone want to do anything else in this room first before we jump back down the stairs?
Yeah,
Can
so
I,
I'm gonna turn
like-
to...
Oh, you go.
Okay, yeah, I want to turn to Hemlock and Brank, and I want to say, alright guys, let's put a kitty down, 10 gold. I reckon it was one of the kids.
I'm
As
still
Lillian's
saying it was the
walking down the
butler.
stairs with
You know
Well,
what?
Lillian
We
and
never
down the
actually
stairs
went
with pedal.
upstairs.
I'll
We
You
never
can't-
went
Oh
actually
yeah,
went
that's
upstairs.
right.
someone cover the butler. I'll cover the maid. Surely one of us will get it.
So, you got 10 gold on the maid? Excellent.
I'll go.
Wait, give me a sec. I need to do something. And then, so I'm just gonna walk over. I'm going to straddle the corpse, and can I do an investigation check on it?
You
Yep.
what?
Sorry.
As soon as you get close to it, the Raid jumps out of his chair and starts barking at you. What the fuck are you doing?
Excuse me, sir. This is an investigation. I need to investigate that corpse. Also counts to 19, by the way.
Yeah, what- What are you investigating?
I want to see if I can figure out what killed him.
Yeah, that would be the 28 stab wounds.
No, but I mean, like, if I can tell, like, if I can see any patterns in the stabs where, like, I could guess it was a particular size blade, or if it was serrated.
Yeah,
That sort of shit.
it's
I can
kind
poke
of...
some fingers inside of the wounds just to check.
So, you can tell that the blade at its deepest part was about an inch thick, top to
Yeah.
bottom. Relatively thin, obviously quite sharp, because no tearing of any sort on this flesh. But there's no obvious pattern in the way it was cut. So it looks like someone's just gone absolute ham.
And you, sir, what's your relationship to this poor fella?
Oh, fucking best friend, get the fuck off him. He's still yelling at Josh to get off him.
I was looking at it, I go, yeah, right, I just step off.
What was that dude's name, by the way? Did we even bother asking?
No.
Sir, what's your name?
Ray,
Ray.
do you need more or is that good enough for you?
Good enough for me, sir.
So, what exactly are you investigating like that?
Listen, now, Hemlock does have his ways, but trust me, he's a professional.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got in there and get your hands dirty. That's just how it goes with these jobs.
He does not look happy with you, but he sits back down, goes back to his drink.
Usually we don't have people watching, you know? It's curious that you're just sitting in here drinking, but it's alright.
Get used to it.
I was looking at him and be like, so why are you looking at the corpse anyway?
You don't leave a brother behind, especially not for their last drink.
There.
I
Also-
mean, you're not wrong.
Also, Hemlock, how much did you put... Who are you betting on?
Still betting on the butler.
Betting on the butler.
Can I
Excellent.
look at the dude and be like, hey, by the way, who's the butler?
That would be Aria. Why?
Where is he? I want to talk to him.
I don't know. Haven't seen him all day.
Who would know?
Fucking anyone else?
Alright, let's go back to that lady by the stairs. I just walk out the room.
Alright, we'll time travel backwards a little bit to Ash and Lillian being at the wife. By the way, if you're not there currently, or you're not somewhere else, if you split up again, you don't know anything, so you have to collaborate yourself later on.
Yay.
So, if someone forgets something, everyone forgets something.
Yay.
Okay, so did you walk back downstairs, or were you always there?
I think I was always there.
I think you
We
were.
were always there.
Okay. Yeah. So she's sort of watches as the the three short people walk past. She's looking very confused. Just what?
Hey, wait, is one of them a fucking bird?
No,
Oh no, we're humans. We're humans. That's right. Do we keep this? Do we keep this size?
nah.
Okay.
Like you are just normal looking people. You are Joe Blog number 51.
Yeah, we're a
Nice.
Matrix agent.
Yeah.
Cool.
So she's very confused watching everyone walk back upstairs. And she turns back to you and says, "Oh, what can I do for you, agents?"
We're just here to just scope things out, I suppose, and see how you're going with everything. It must be hard.
Oh, it's certainly a different way of waking up.
Yes, I can. Wait. So, waking up. Sorry. When did this occur?
Oh, which part? Sorry.
Yes. Everything. What was the last thing you remembered about your husband?
Well, we were having dinner, and then we went to bed, and now this. There's really not much more to it, I'll be honest.
What
Right.
dinner?
It would have been a soup that Lynn made. Well, Lynn makes everything, I suppose.
Lynn?
He's the chef that we have hired for several years now. He's wonderful chef.
So this obviously occurred throughout last night. Is that correct? So you must have been in. If he was murdered in bed, you must have been in there.
I
With
was,
him.
yeah. And again, at this point, you can very clearly see there is blood in her hair and specks of it on
Yeah.
her face.
Yeah.
Like she hasn't cleaned up yet.
Good. I'll offer her a handkerchief and just say, "You can keep this one." But this is pretty scary stuff. Was your husband involved in any? Did he own a business, or was he involved with anyone who he probably shouldn't have been involved?
Oh, Taurus was governor of the village. He was involved in
I
everything.
see. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably met a few people who you would say probably wants him dead.
I would say there is probably a few disgruntled people with them at the moment, yes. But
Mhm.
I wouldn't have
Yeah.
thought death was a necessary outcome to it.
Yeah, death normally isn't, I agree, not the solution, but fortunately some people think otherwise.
That they do.
Sorry, quick question, Cal.
Mhm.
How long can I wait to repeat a word? So say it's just occurred like a couple of minutes ago. Can I say that word?
What?
In this form, you're a human. You can do everything a human can do. You only take on your D&D character form when you're in someone's brain. So you have no disadvantages or advantages of your race.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
When did So did you wake up to him dead, or
Oh,
were you?
yeah. I only woke up maybe half an hour ago.
Are you a deep sleeper?
Oh, not normally. I'm usually up not past sunset or sunrise.
Sounds like you were drugged.
Possibly. I wouldn't know. I haven't been into that side of life.
Suggesting that. So
How long has your cook been employed with your family?
Oh, Alan, he's been here for best part of 4 years, I suppose.
and is he well paid?
Oh, he's more than well paid. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't heard any grievances from him about it.
Did the soup taste different to what it normally was?
No, I don't think. Not that I remember, at least.
Did you have any guests over last night?
No, just the family, the workers, and Ray. But Ray's here every night. He practically lives here. He does live here, I suppose.
Who is Ray?
He's one of Taurus's oldest friends. They're basically brothers.
Right.
Is there a possibility he could gain something from Taurus's death?
I wouldn't have thought so. He basically has free run of the house as it is. The only thing he would get is more free run.
How old are the children?
Well, Jamil is 25. Posey's 16. They're the two sons. There's Nicola, and she pats the child next to her, who's 10, and Rhea, who is 25 as well.
I miss Nicola, sorry.
10.
Okay, and before Nicola?
Posey, who is
Okay.
16.
Okay. And has there been any family tension?
Yes, there has been. But just between Jamil and Taurus had a bit of a falling out not too long ago. Though that
happened?
seemed to have smoothed itself over a bit.
And what happened?
Let's go with calling it a matter of the heart that Taurus didn't quite agree with. Jamil has a wandering heart for one of the workers here. And
That
Everyone is
scallion.
and Taurus does not see it good for his son to be mingling with the working class.
Ah.
But that was months ago. I'm fairly certain they'd worked most of that out by now.
And is that worker still with you?
Oh, yes. Yes, she is.
You, Lillian?
Yeah, I think I know who I want to talk to next, really, after everything, but shall we consult the others, or
Yes, I believe they went upstairs.
And at that
Are you
point,
okay?
so at this point, you hear what's his face, Ray
Okay.
yelling at Josh to get off the body.
Are you okay here by yourself, man?
Yeah, I'll need to get cleaned up, but I'll probably be back soon if I'm not already.
Okay. I go
Right, well-
upstairs.
once again, my condolences and best of luck. And I'll
Thank
turn
you.
and I'll follow Kettle.
So as you're walking up the stairs, the others start coming out the door, and you sort of bump into yourself in the upstairs foyer. I don't know what you'd call it.
Foyer.
No, the foyer is a bit by the main door.
What did you do?
It's a landing.
Yeah, that's the word, landing.
I'm asking the other group. What did you do?
I fingered
Or,
the body.
just Hemlock being Hemlock, using his professional skills to determine the cause of the death.
I can tell you now that the murder weapon we're looking for is some form of blade. It's an inch thick at its widest point. It's also rather sharp, but there's nothing obvious about it, so my guess is it's probably some form of kitchen knife, easy to find, or maybe a hunter's knife. But there is no serration.
Just a quick question about our characters' backstories. Do we all work together professionally / know each other?
So this is like your first out of training mission, so you'd know each other from training. but this is like your sort of your
First real mission.
your first real mission.
Do you think it's wise to do this on our first mission?
You mean finger the corpse?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we now have details about the murder. Like, I got us information. That's what we're here for.
Could that information
he
not be
didn't mind.
guarded from?
But I mean, he didn't mind. He's dead. He doesn't really care.
Well, his
Jesus
friends certainly
Christ.
seem to mind.
Some people are happy to have fingers inside them when they're alive.
Yeah, mate, any holes a goal?
Now the question is,
I
you
just
guys
look
got
over at you and I
pets?
go, Brink, what does that mean?
Well, first of all, to pleasure a woman.
Okay, Brink, I want you to stop. And I'm gonna look back at you guys and be like, let me go now. This is what it's like to be on the other side of the table.
I mean, I'm waiting on you. I haven't got any new info for you. You guys need to collaborate, communicate, and listen.
At which point I'm gonna face the other two, Lillian and Kettle. I'm gonna look them directly in the eye. All right, we got bets. I reckon it's one of the kids. Frank says it's a maid, and Hemlock says it's the butler. 10 gold. Who do you say?
Well, currently, I say there was a dispute between the eldest son, I think it was,
Right,
because he was in love with someone of the lower class who currently still works with them. They had
Ooh.
soup for dinner, and the wife, did not wake up till late. So she slept through the murder, so their food may have been drugged, which would be why there's no signs of resistance. Is there signs of resistance from the victim?
So what, sorry?
What was
Signs
the
of
son?
resistance. Bruising.
Nothing that I saw. I was more worried about the holes.
Sorry,
Bloody
I-
Hemlock and his fingering holes.
Cal, would I have noticed signs of resistance or anything, like any type of resistance wounds or anything with that investigation check before?
No, there were bruises where the knife went in, but no signs of a struggle. Like the bed sheets were still in place.
Cool, then I'm gonna say no, there was no signs of resistance. He was out of it when he was stabbed.
I think they were drugged.
Yeah, that makes sense if they
So
that would be the most logical reason.
what we're
Something
saying
with
is that we
them
believe
for
they were
you.
drugged, and most people are drugged for their food. We also know that the knife, well, I'm going to assume possibly a knife, but we know that the wound was made by some form of blade that could very easily fit a kitchen knife. So I say we go to the kitchens.
Okay.
That was gonna be my next idea too. So
Tell her, Lillian,
Yeah.
let's go. And I just like link arms with Lillian and start marching down the stairs with her. And I just look at the wife at the bottom of the stairs. I just go, kitchen?
That one. As she points to.
Thank
one.
you. And I just keep going, just dragging Lillian. I'm not even asking if she's coming. I'm just dragging her along like linked in arms.
I look back at the others with pure shock and horror in my face and mouth. Help me!
I call over my shoulder to the others like, quick, everyone.
So,
Yes. I'm not going to follow them though. I'm going to go my own way.
Okay.
I'm gonna go my own.
So who's going where?
I'll go to the kitchen.
Right, it's kitchen.
I'm gonna look apologetically at the lady.
Yeah, she's sitting there with the child.
I'm going to stay upstairs and I'm going to look for locked doors.
Okay. And that leaves M. What are you doing?
I'll come to the kitchen.
Okay, so 4 kitchen, 1 staying upstairs. Easy does it. We'll do the kitchen first. So, as you go downstairs and following the not gnome, she points you towards the door to the side here. As you enter, there is a man chopping away at a bunch of fruit, zucchini, I believe it is. He's using a kitchen knife. He's got a nice. Shut up. Yeah, he's got a nice. What's the word? White shirt on, perfectly clean, no food splatters, nothing.
Suspicious.
Now, as you walk in, he looks up and gives you a, "Oh, hello there."
I'm like, sir, are you the head chef?
Hey, yeah, that'd be me.
Are you missing any knives?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Which knives are you missing, and are any of them 1 inch diameter thick at their widest point?
He sort of looks down at the one he's holding, looks over at the rack of knives. I'm missing one, and most of them are at least 1 inch thick.
Perfect. When did you last see it?
Last night after I finished washing it. Could have sworn I put it up there.
Decent. Now, also, does anyone else have access to the preparation of food at the facilities, or is it just yourself?
Sorry, why is this important? What are you?
We're
That's
investigating the
really
murder
good.
of your boss. Hi, I'm Hemlock Gnomes.
Yes.
Greetings. Why is, as he puts his like hand or his shoulders on, or not shoulders, elbows on the bench top.
Hemlock's about to interrupt for a second. He's gonna go, oh, and this is Lillian, and he's still like got her arm linked.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna wave. Hi.
Good morning,
my
ma'am.
condolences, and sorry about the intrusion.
It's a little rude, but quite alright. What exactly are you insinuating with that question?
Oh, well, you see, from what we've gathered so far in the investigation, it would seem like both the wife and the man of the house both may have been drugged. Now, statistically, most people are drugged through their food, so we just want to know if anyone could have had access to the food preparation other than yourself. I'm not saying that you killed them, I'm just saying drugs may have gotten into their foods. I'm trying to break down the layer of construction and where that could have happened.
Well,
What he said.
I am the head chef, yeah.
Hemlock gives Lillian a little high five.
But there would also be, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4 other people that could have access to the food. Possibly more than that. It
Can
depends.
I ask you, sir?
Yeah.
Did you like the man of the house? And also, Callum, I'm insight checking his response.
Yep.
I got a
He
12.
says, I had no qualms with him. He's paid me well. I got to do what I love. Love cooking.
I can see that.
And he's just like, no, I mean, he was a bit of a tough lover, but no personal grudge with him.
I'm just gonna side-eye Lillian. I'm just like, in the traditional sense, I'm really not sure.
What are you checking, Ash?
Like, I'm not really sure either.
Honey, you muted.
I'm just investigating the room.
It's so good though, because I can hear her talking behind me in the background.
Oh.
So, with that quick scan, you look around. You see a very well-equipped kitchen. Multiple
From one missing knife.
Yeah, multiple stoves, a few smokers. There's a very large sort of hot plate sort of deal in the center of the room. There's also a large metal door to one side. And a sink, I suppose you'd call it.
Do you have a roster for last night at all? How many people work in the kitchen per night? Those 4 people, or?
Well, again, I say at least 4 people. It depends on pretty much everyone that works here touches the food at some point. Apart from, I believe the Ariel probably wouldn't touch the food. It's not quite his deal. Pretty much everyone else has a touch of it at some point.
Who hasn't touched it?
Aria, he's the old butler of the house.
Damn it.
Do any of your workers have a grudge against the owners?
The only one that I would know would be the son. They had a bit of a spat a wee while back, but I don't think anyone didn't like him that much.
And did they have any guests over last night?
Nah, just today. But he's always here. He lives here.
So why does he live here?
His parents died, probably about best part of 10 years back. and him and Dallas go way back. They're older than me. They go so much further back than me. It's not real. So he invited him to come and stay.
And does Ray not have any property of his own?
Nah, he lived with his parents. Man's got a bit of a deep stomach when it comes to the old devil's drink, so he doesn't have much in his pockets.
And his parents, you know, they didn't die from stab wounds, did they?
They got old.
Mm.
They went peaceful.
Let's have. Do you mind if we could have a look around the kitchen in the back room?
Yeah. When you say the back room, what do you mean?
I point at
What do
the
you mean the cold
You said
storage?
that there was like the big silver doors or something.
You mean the cold room?
Like
Is it?
Yes, I'm sorry,
As
I'm
he
not
sort of-
familiar with kitchens.
As he
I'm more of the eating type, not the cooking type.
as he says the cold room, he sort of stands up and puts his hands together and starts rubbing them. He goes, the cold room. It's my favorite room in the entire fucking house. I tell you what. I go for it. I think we might be in there in a moment. You know, watch him.
All right, sure thing. Thank you.
Oh, and don't touch anything, right? I've got it all nicely set out.
Yes, of course. And I'll look at Hemlock. Don't touch anything.
As we make our way over there, I'm gonna go up to the chef a little bit and like just give him a little smell and be like, "You're looking pretty clean for a cook, you know."
Oh, thank you. I take pride in my efficiency.
Can I do? Does he have like a spot on him at all?
No, his
Like-
shirt is spotless. Like
Yeah,
you came in and he was flicking the knife around pretty sharpish,
Okay, yeah.
and it was
Right.
he's spotless.
Okay.
Right.
How does you keep your shirt so spotless and clean?
Well, you spend 5 years doing a degree in the culinary arts. You learn a few tricks. Mostly, you just get good with a knife. Can't get
As
a
we walk over,
can't get a spot if there's nothing hitting you.
I'm gonna whisper to Kettle and I'll be like, you know, the mess upstairs. I don't reckon a chef like that could have done something that sloppy.
I don't think so either.
Cool. At this point, now that you've finished that conversation, we'll jump back upstairs and talk to. I've forgotten your name already. Morgan. I don't know.
Oof.
So, basically, I'm just looking for any kind of doors that are locked on this level.
Yeah, which order would you like to go in?
We'll go from left to right.
Left to right, coming up the stairs. So coming up the stairs to your left, you have the master bedroom, which you've already been into.
Mhm.
And you have one more further down, which is currently closed. To the right, you have 4 other bedrooms, or rooms rather.
Right. I might start with the bedroom doors.
Yep.
Just gonna walk up to each and just sort of like jiggle the lock to check if it's jiggle the handle to check if it's locked.
Yep. So as you come to the first one, you try and jiggle the handle. The door opens right up.
Nice. Go to the next door.
Immersion.
Yeah. This one also opens right up.
Cool. Go to the next one.
What a surprise! This one opens up.
Hmm.
Although the
Okay,
door
lost.
does get stuck with something behind it.
Ooh. I'm going to walk in and check behind the door and see what's stopping it.
Yep, as you walk in and look behind the door, there is a doll stuck under and behind the door.
Ooh.
As you
Can
walk
I-
in, you can see there are dolls and other various child paraphernalia just
Ugh.
sprawled all over the floor.
Oh god.
I'm talking like Barbie dolls and shit.
Ugh.
Or
What's
plush
worse than a
dolls.
rapist? A child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan doesn't. Morgan doesn't do children.
I would hope not.
I don't know what to.
Yeah, I don't
True.
think anyone here should be doing children.
Dude, I think you'd be fired from the agency.
Can I do just a general investigation check of the room, see what's up, see if I can find anything out
Yep.
of place?
I will make one rule though.
Mhm.
No, can I? Just do it, and then we'll figure out whether or not it
Cool.
works well.
All right.
That's a
I'm
rule for
gonna-
everyone.
I'm gonna investigate the room. See
Yep.
if I can find anything out of place.
Yep. No, you just see a bunch of dolls everywhere. It looks like a typical
Nice.
child's room.
Fantastic.
Now, there is a dollhouse in there that does take up a considerable portion of the room, though.
Doesn't seem like there's anything interesting. I'm gonna turn back out, head to the next bedroom, see if that unlocks.
Cool. As you unlock this door, as you open the door, you can see there is a girl sitting on the bed, but she barely reacts to you entering. To the point that she doesn't even lift her head.
Hello, miss. My name is Morgan. I'm here investigating the gruesomeness next in the bedroom over. What is your name?
She doesn't respond at all. Nothing happens.
Can I go over and you know what? I'm gonna go over there and
Please
really
don't touch
poke
the
her to make
child.
sure she's alive.
Yep, you poke her and
Yeah, I'm just gonna you good?
yeah, you poke her. Her eye flicks a little bit, but other than that, no outward reaction.
Well,
The
you're
trauma.
fun. I'll investigate this room, see if there's anything intriguing.
So, on the floor in front of her, you can see a very large map, like a carpeted map. You recognize it to be the village, so it's obviously an aerial view of the village that she's living in. You can see one of the walls is just filled past bursting with books, to the point that the shelf is basically falling down. In the other corner, you can also see a large iron tub that is currently empty. There's nothing much more to find in this room.
Cool. Sorry about your trauma. We'll talk later. As I back out of the room.
Dude, that's like how I talk to Mitch after every session with Aiden.
Pretty much.
Oh god. I'm breaking everything. It's fine.
Right, so now that I've checked those ones, I'm going to check the door on the other side, next to the other bedroom.
Yep. As you walk over there, you can hear the sound of the others talking. You can't hear what they're talking about, mind. So as you open this one, it opens up into a rather large room, about the same size as the master bedroom. And there's a rather large bed in there, as well as like a writing table and the like.
I'll walk over to the writing table and have a look at what's on there.
So you get to the writing table. It's actually pretty barren. There's not even a note on the table. There is a quill, but the ink pot is basically dry at this point.
Are there any drawers on this writing table?
No, it's pretty bare bones.
God damn it! I just want to pick a lock.
Why
That-
the murder investigation?
That doorway to my left there.
Yep.
Let's have a look at that.
Cool. You go to it. This is actually a sliding door. It's very fancy.
Ooh, okay.
Inside of which is a large collection of clothing and other items of the like.
Well, this is all fun. I'm gonna go join the others.
Okay. As you head back downstairs, we'll say you meet up with everyone else at the same time as they're starting to go to the iron room.
Easy done. Now, Morgan being Morgan, he's a very sneaky individual. Instead of just barging in, he's just gonna slowly open the door and just sort of edge his way to behind the group.
I mean, the door was
But-
already open.
Well, yeah. The point where nobody really knows he's there. He's just sitting in the back there, chilling.
Yep. So as a now full accompaniment starts making their way towards the iron door. The door actually swings open, nearly hitting one of you in the face. And out comes a rather large man. He's about 6'2", give or take, very large shoulders, carrying a quite substantial barrel. And he doesn't really react to you because he doesn't see you because of the way he's carrying it.
Morgan's gonna sort of barge in from the back, just point at the barrel like, "Hey, what's in there?"
Yeah. Oh my god, where'd you come from?
As the big man sort of spins around and goes, "Who? What? Stuff?"
Stuff, you say?
Stuff, I say.
Sounds very suspicious.
Is it the type of stuff that could poison a wife and a man?
I don't know. I don't have a habit of eating, like, frozen food. Maybe.
Well, I guess the question is, who are you, my good man?
I am we.
You are me? What?
We.
We. How do you spell that?
W-I.
W-I. Oh, I see. An ethnic name.
It's all coming together now.
I see.
It must be we.
And you, sir, what do you do here?
I do everything that needs to be done. Need shit moved, I move it. Need shit removed, I remove it.
You are quite vague, aren't you, sir?
Telling you exactly what I do.
You're the do things man.
Yep.
Question for you. Where were you last night?
Asleep for the most part. Or the all part. Depends what time are you talking.
Did we ever establish a... I'm going to turn to the group and be like, did we ever establish a time of death?
Nope. I didn't think the hole's hard enough.
Maybe miss out on that detail. Just
Obviously, it occurred last night.
Give me
I'm not
2
sure what
seconds, and
time-
then so Hemlock's gonna immediately leave the room, go back to the staircase to go ask the wife.
Yeah, so carrying your conversation on, main guys. Alright, you're gonna wait for Josh to get back.
No, it's all good.
awkward 5 minutes of saying nothing.
I'm going to look this guy dead in the eye, and I'm going to say, your master upstairs died to 28 stab wounds as I slammed my hand on the countertop. Now tell me, sir, where were you last night? Give me exact detail.
Well, if, as he sort of motions with one of his fingers, if you walk down that hallway there,
Yes.
there's a door, you go in
Okay.
there, and there's a bed, and I was
Right.
in there.
Ah, I see. So you were sleeping.
For some of the
Excellent.
night, yeah. Most of the night.
Were you with anybody at the time?
Yeah, like everyone else.
So you were with somebody, yeah. Right.
You normally sleep that deeply?
Yeah, I suppose. I didn't wake up any later or earlier than normal.
Okay.
What do you mean you were sleeping with everyone?
It's the
What kind of
workers'
man are
quarters,
ya?
isn't it?
Workers' quarters.
Yeah, it's where we sleep. What's confusing about this?
I'm not quite used to the whole everybody sleeps in one bedroom thing.
It's a big bedroom.
Now, sir, so this ability that this is not in character. This ability that we have to enter people's minds. How does it work?
So, in theory, you need their consent in order to do it. You can
Right.
just do it, although there will be negative ramifications.
Okay.
The way it works is your subconscious enters their brain, and your body is left standing there essentially soulless, right?
Nice, fun.
You're pretty used to that.
Yeah. When you're in the brain, you are you're doing your character, and you have to find visions that or artifacts that can help you in your detectiveness.
Cool.
Obviously, you can all enter at once. You can enter on your own. Entirely up to you. But again, if you're not in the brain, the person that went in has to tell you what happened.
Cool.
At this point, we'll jump over to Josh. So I believe enough time will have passed for him to walk outside.
I mean, I didn't have to walk that far.
I know, that's why I said, like, it's been, like, 3 sentences.
Yeah. So I just go straight to the wife and I go, do you know when he died?
Last night?
Yeah, but I mean, like, specific, like, do you have a time frame? When did you last see him alive?
Dinner, just after dinner? That would have been...
What time was that?
Like 7 o'clock-ish? Sun
When
had
did
gone
you
down.
first see... When was someone first seen him dead?
I believe the butler found him at around 8-ish.
Is he done? Because we have an 11-hour window. Perfect, thank you, and I just walk straight back to the kitchen.
The most brash group of agents.
You're so rude.
We're hired to do a job, not make friends.
Exactly.
And at this point, she just leaves. She goes upstairs.
She's like, I'm fucking tired of this.
Takes the child with her. Anyway. So yeah, you've now walked back in as the guys finished whatever they were saying.
As I come through the door, I'm just gonna go, 7 p.m. to 8 a.m., motherfuckers! Let's find out what happened.
7 p.m. to what? 11?
To 8 a.m., 11-hour window. We've got 11 hours to fill.
Alright.
Who found the body?
The butler found the body, and I immediately look at Morgan and Brink, and I go, get ready to pay up, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna go.
Damn.
"Hey."
Did the butler wake the wife up?
I didn't actually ask, to be honest. I got really excited when we had a time window. You want me to go back?
Yeah, you should go back.
Alright, he just walks out the room again.
God.
We're so bad at this.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna turn to Brank. Actually, I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group as Hemlock's walking off. I did find a young lady upstairs. She was very, how do I put this nicely? Brain dead? She wasn't really responsive.
How do I put this
Oh,
nicely?
mate, you can't say
Brain
those
dead.
types of things these days.
She was mentally impaired. Now, I have an idea. She's obviously seen something, but I'm gonna need help. I was wondering if one of you want to accompany me in our journey through her subconscious mind.
You alright? Sounds like a terrible idea. I'm in.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm in too.
What about you, Kettle?
Talking to you, eh?
Yeah. What about me?
We're gonna go off and jump into the mind of the trauma-ridden young girl upstairs.
Did we not seek consent
Sounds
first?
like a vibe.
If this
Listen,
girl can't speak to you, how would that prove consent?
it doesn't, I'll admit. But that's the genius in the
You'll
plan.
It's not
Yes,
though.
we'll accept the ramifications afterwards. Or we can
Yes,
just tell her what's going on, and she can give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If
exactly.
she
At
doesn't
least
give
we
us
can
either,
consent
we need
from her
to
mother.
just go. True.
Good, true. Yes, definitely. As I start to walk off towards the to the young woman.
I look at the chef. We'll be back.
Alright, Arnie.
Thank you for your help, sir.
Hey, no bother. I hope you find him though. And he gets back to chopping. Cool. So as Josh walks out, Henny is obviously not there. The lady is not there, nor is the child. Though you know she went upstairs.
So like, first I'm gonna step out before I sort of come to the conclusion. Just come out. I'm gonna be like that meme of John Travolta from of Pulp Fiction, where just like looking around.
So, what? Where?
I was like, and I just go upstairs. I mean, as I'm going up the stairs, I'm just like, Miss.
Mom.
You missed the adorable gesture he just made. It's like he
Whatever.
was climbing the stairs.
Leave me alone. Let me act out myself. Don't call me out like this. They didn't even know that.
He's acting the whole thing out at his desk.
You guys laugh, but I do this during our D&D sessions online as well.
I don't see it because I'm in the other room. I get exiled.